So, tutorial's complete. You have a starter ship, an Avenger Titan, Aurora LX, a Drake Cutter, or something like that. So what do you do now? Your options are limitless. Do you want to be a feared bounty hunter known across the verse as someone to be avoided? Do you want the life of a miner out getting dusty and dirty on the moons and asteroids of Stanton carving up rocks? Or do you want to be a space trucker, all hopped up on Slam or Widow, carting goods both legal and illegal around the verse? Well, good news is, the choice is yours. Star Citizen is a sandbox game, and you can go off and do whatever you want, however you want. The only limitation is your imagination and the game engine. The starter ships, which is likely what you'll have available to you unless you spent like a sailor fresh off the ship after 6 months at sea, like the Avenger Titan, RSI Aurora or Drake Cutter, are ships that are a jack of all trade but master of none. The Cutter is better suited to doing delivery missions or trading anything that involves cargo hauling really. It can do bounties, but it's not really suited for it, and as a new pilot you're going to want something a little more suited to that lifestyle. The Titan is okay at cargo hauling, but is better suited to bounty hunting or mercenary work, and the Aurora is much the same, though I feel suited to bounty hunting and merc work, more so than hauling. So here we are at Port Olisar. No, it's not Bajini Point, but for this video that's not important. How do I make the most money in the shortest time? That's a question only you can answer. Do you think you're good at PvP? Maybe the life of bounty hunting is for you. Are you an FPS god? Then mercenary work including bunkers may be for you. Are you more at home with a spreadsheet and a calculator working at which commodity will make you the most per SCU you can fit in your ship? Then look at trading. So the first step is to open your Mobiglass. If you've forgotten how, or are very new and skipped the tutorial, then hit F1. This will bring up your Mobiglass. From there, select the Contracts tab. You'll be presented with several tabs: General, Personal, Accepted, History, and Beacons. General contracts are those that are above board and not likely to get you arrested while attempting them. Personal can sometimes be a bit of a grey area and may lead to crime stats. Accepted is a list of contracts you've accepted, and History is the history. And Beacons are contracts you've created to request help from other players, like a medical beacon or a request for transport. So all of the missions are fairly self-explanatory. Delivery missions have you taking a box from one place to another, commonly referred to as box missions. Racing missions are racing time trials. The more you do, the more you unlock. Better times equal better rewards. Service beacons are missions requested by other players looking for assistance. Just note that some unsavory types can use these to lure you in, so they can steal your stuff. Investigations are probably the easiest way to make money early, and they are simply you go and look for someone in an area. They're low-risk missions and rarely end up in combat of any kind and can pay quite well. Search missions are like investigations, but looking for ships versus people. The salvage missions are new, and you'll get a contract to go salvage a wreck. Now, you do not need a vulture or reclaimer to do these missions, as you can grab components off other ships. I've done a video about this, and I'll link it here. However, being able to recover the RMC as well as components can make them more profitable. Maintenance is like a box mission, only less savoury. Bounty hunting is a PvP, PvE mission type and usually sees you hunting down a target at a location for a fee. A mercenary is the same, just on the ground, not in space. And research missions usually involve deploying a satellite to an area. They can involve combat, so if you're not ready for that, maybe give these ones a miss. So this is just a brief outline of the missions available. The tasks asked of you will vary, and luckily, if you could just read the mission, you can judge if a mission is good for you. Another thing to be mindful of is that the missions you accept are not always going to be in the same area you're in now. Pay attention to who is offering the mission. If it's being offered by MT Security and you're in Area 18, be prepared for a long QT trip over to Microtech. So the first mission you're going to want to accept is always a call to arms. This will give you 500 credits per criminal you kill. Anytime you do a bounty or a mercenary mission, there will be enemies, and this is a good way to make a bit more than the basic reward. To accept a mission, it's pretty simple. Just click on the mission, have a read of the mission brief, and click accept. Some missions will have a fee to take them on, most notably would be the first bounty and merc missions, as well as salvage missions. So we've taken a call to arms, and now we will accept a beginner bounty mission and a mercenary mission, because why not do both? The other mission we'll take is a box mission. Sometimes, like this one, it requires finding the box somewhere, taking it back to somewhere else. Or you'll have to take a box from one place and take it to a delivery area where you will put the box into a machine and that then sends it on its way. So now we have a mission. Let's spawn our ship, head out to the pad and get this mission underway. Don't forget to equip your helmet. You do have a helmet, right? If not, go buy one now. Seriously. Now, you're going to want to be tracking this mission. This is as simple as opening a mobiGlas, selecting the mission you accepted, and clicking on track. Then open your star map by pressing F2, look for the mission marker, it's usually a green square, and click it. This sets it as your QT point and gives you a marker in your HUD to travel to. Now, just like in the tutorial, spin up your QT drive and head on over to your mission. Alright, sweet. So we got here in one piece. So I'm not going to bore you with me fumbling around trying to find this one box in a massive station. A station that has no power and no gravity. And there are missions that are like this. They're a bit of a... I don't want to say platformer, but you have to search for what you're looking for. It's not obvious. And sometimes you need to refer to your mission brief to get some finer details that will lead you to what you're looking for. So in this case, I was looking for this particular box marked as 964. It wasn't marked anywhere on my map as that being the box I needed, but by reading the mission brief and looking at the box, I found out, hey, box 964, this is the one I need. So now that we've got that box, we'll take it and head back to our ship. Alright, so now we're back at the ship. We can load the box on and make our way back to where it needs to be so we can get rewarded. So open up the back of the ship, grab our box. There it is. Alright, now you guys don't need to see me travelling back to the station. So that's where we'll end this video. So what do you think you will make a career of in Star Citizen? Let me know in the comments what you think you'll do. Are you a new player just stumbled on Star Citizen? Are you a vet who's here just to watch me fail at playing Star Citizen? Just let me know in the comments. If there's anything else you guys want to see me cover, again, let me know in the comments. Lastly, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has already liked, commented or subscribed. It's been amazing to see my little channel grow from nothing to slightly less than nothing in the space of a few weeks. It's given me the inspiration to make more content for your enjoyment. So if you think I've done a good enough job, then please leave a like, maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell icon so you know when I release more content. Cheers for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.